Hello and welcome back. Well, I haven't recorded for a few days since the last, due to my last recording being quite long, so it's taken me a while to get through that. So what am I doing now? Do that later. Yeah, I think I said I was going to just generally explore the garbage a bit, so I was going to go to duties group, which I think I'll do next. Just take a look round at some safe areas that I believe are there. Or safer areas. I think that's a friendly guy in the distance. I suppose it could be a mutant, actually. Yeah, it's a zombie. And there's another one. There's several of them. Trying to weave my way through the road here with a minimum of danger and trying to avoid the radiation as best I can. Can't really think of much to say right now. I mean, normally you find duty along here, but yeah, it's not a guarantee. They may have changed it for this mod. And I don't really know what to expect in any particular area, because it's going to be different, at least partially different. But they probably are here. Yeah, it looks like it. Not the friendliest of people, duty, but they're at least neutral.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you're on duty territory. Any attempt to attack our people will be severely punished.
Fair enough. I have no problem with that. I'm going to sell that AS Val. I mean, I could wait until I get to the bar, but that's going to be some time away. So I won't bother, storing anything. How much ammunition have I got for that? Oh, a reasonable amount, but mind you, when you're firing when you start firing that weapon, it'll go through it like popcorn. But I am out for that, and I have tried using the TT. In the short while I used it, I wasn't that impressed with it. Great that they stop and actually let you speak to them. sell all the vodka. Sell that. Should lighten the load a bit. What does the Mac use? Oh, it's the 0.45. Bit of that. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that at the moment. Can't use the what's that called? The slug rounds on that because it's only buckshot. So, which was a mistake I made before getting rid of the Winchester, but I'm quite happy that I've got it. It's faster rate of fire and just a slightly better shotgun all round, I think. So I'll get rid of those. What about food? Can I sell any of this food that I don't need? I might just leave it at that actually. I haven't. Oh no, I've got 3 cheeses. Sell one of each. Right, I think that'll do. That's quite a nice bit of trading there. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm down to 56 now, so I'm in the sort of safe zone there, below 60 kilos. But I'll sell those to someone. See my shadow there? I think it's my shadow, or is it someone else's? I think it was someone else's, but I look really good, actually. There's not usually much in these green lockers, not usually anyway. Sometimes you get some food in there, but nothing much. I think in... I'm trying to think where it is. Yeah, one of the labs, I think there's something a bit more significant in one of them.
Buzz off, Stalker. We don't let every loser go through.
So why can't I go through? Right, so that's that for the moment. Right, so as pretty much normal, this is how the duty area is. So I think I'm going to go and take a look over in this direction. This sometimes has stalkers in it. It can have bandits on the outside of it. Help, I'm dying. Well, aren't we all? There's usually a few bandits around here. Oh my god, they're right up here. Medkit, quick. Not how I intended it to go. But that's all I could find in the time. Right, artifacts for bleeding. Yeah, I mean, I have found a bandit out here before, you know, in previous playthroughs of various mods, but it's just something I don't generally expect. Facts, just in case there are more of them around. I think there's usually a stash around here somewhere, but it's probably not here in this version, so probably best to forget about it. I want to try and loot this guy that fell down, but quite sure where he would be. I'm used to seeing the bandits on the other side of the wall there, and providing you don't stick your nose out, you're normally quite safe. And this time I have no means of stopping the sort of failing endurance. So I've just got to ride it out, unfortunately. Where this guy fell, he must have fell. Oh, there he is. Oh well, what's something on there I can sell? Right, well, I'm not gonna keep jumping around here checking it for stashes. I'll just check the map. Doesn't appear to be anything on here, so I won't bother checking around here just yet. Yeah, I thought there'd be one there somewhere. First thing I need to do when I can is find a scope, because in this gloomy, weather, I'm not even sure I want to start that actually. So any of you that have played Clear Sky, this room may be familiar. I don't think I will engage them unless they attack me first, because it's going to be a lot of expended ammo, a lot of missed rounds that miss because of the distance. So I might just leave them for now. Now I think there was a stash on the map somewhere, right over here. So let's go and find that. I'm surprised the others weren't alerted actually. Yeah, I thought that was one there, just wasn't quite sure. Ah, mutants. No, I want the shotgun. I'll take one of those skeletal bones. Probably a scientist will be interested in that, I should think. Take that. Not sure how much it weighs. Oh, quite a bit. Right, well, I'm probably going to drop that in a moment then. I'd imagine they're relatively common. Right, so how am I going to get this thing? Make a hard save, I think, just before I try and get this. Because I'm probably going to cock it up the first time. Ah. That'll probably fit on the, trying to think of its name. The, oh. SIG. Right, I finally got there. Yeah, probably on the SIG. Probably no need to go in that direction. I mean, if that stash is there, then I probably will. What's that? Alright, well, probably am going to go in that direction then, because of that stash. But then I'll probably... What's that? Oh, there's another stash there. Not sure it's really what I want. But that could be worth it. Medical supplies and grenades. Possibly that one. And then I may well go to the Agriprom. Possibly sooner than I thought I would. We'll see. There is no rush. I think the radiation's gonna... Maybe it's gonna be safer just to go around the back, I think. What's my rank now? Am I experienced? Ah, this is a good point to actually do something I said I was going to do several times. So I'm going to do it. And that is, before I go marching on, I am going to look at some of this information that I picked up. I'm trying to work out how to find it. Diary? Don't think I need to look at any of this, but I'll just check one of them out. No, that's nothing in particular. So, statistics at the moment. I'm experienced loner, very good reputation. Right, so I've killed quite a few bandits by the looks of it, unsurprisingly. And the encyclopedia, that's it. Right, so this is where you can pause the video at your own leisure or skip it entirely, it's up to you. But I'm going to actually take a bit of a look at this, so this is probably not going to be a short reading part of the video, but I'll put an annotation in so you know where to skip to, something like that. Actually, what I might do is just concentrate on one section and then do another section another time, because it's going to take up too much time otherwise. So let's look at animals and mutants. Pseudo dog, that's what it is. That's what I keep confusing with something else. Right, that was interesting. So those, what I thought were called Islam, was actually called fractures, I think. That's quite an interesting name. Most of it was stuff I'd read before, but it doesn't hurt to be refreshed. I haven't looked at it for a long time. I think every now and then I'll stop and pause and just go through another section of the encyclopedia. It didn't take that long, actually, but not everyone wants to read. Which is fair enough. It can be, if you don't feel like it, it's a bit of a chore.